Alright guys, something different on the channel today. Welcome back. It's not a new truck by any means, but it's something that I've been looking at for a while, and in my opinion it looks great, so why not share it with you guys. Let's have a little unbox, open the outer box. Biggest box I've ever opened, I think. And there we go, that's that. The MX-07 from ZD Racing. A 17 scale A-test truck. So my first A-test truck and the first A-test truck on the channel. So we're really looking forward to it. Right, this is the main box. We've got it out of the big outer box. MX-07 from ZD Racing. We've got this from our local supplier, Sirius RC. Mike, he's absolutely amazing. We're trying this one out. We're speaking to him for a little while. He's bought himself one, and he's really thinking seriously about stocking them himself. So please leave a comment in the a message in the comments. Obviously, just anyone that's interested or would be interested in buying one of these from Sirius RC, and we'll pass the comments on. Anyway, let's get the lid off. So obviously, let's see what it says. It's a 17 8S truck, obviously. On that side, we've got the lengths and the stats, obviously the size, weight, etc. I don't think many people are interested in that. Turn the box around. You can see it comes in silver and in the pink and blue. The pink and blue is on its way. We haven't received that yet, but it's on its way. Comes in a roller, a 6S or an 8S. So a 6S would be 150 amp ESC. The 8S is 160 amp ESC. So it all depends what you want to do yourself. You buy a roller and stick all your own electrics in, or they're pretty good electrics. If it's a hobby wing, 160 amp ESC in the 8S one, and it's a rocket ESC 150 amp in the 6S one. All four-wheel drive. Let's get the top off. Let's have a look. Right, wow, what can I say? Look at the size of that. I've got a 10 to 8 here, just to give you some sort of scale of how big this thing is. For anyone that's got a 10 to 8, which is pretty popular, so a lot of people do. Let's get this out of the box somehow. Get this lid off. Massive lid. Just pass that over to get that plastic taken off. As you can see inside there, guys, massive ESC, XT90 connectors, nice size battery trays. You get some decent size batteries in there. 7075 base. Look at the size of the shocks. I'm going to try and get this out of the box a little better, guys. Thank you. Big old boy, this one. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow.
Wow.
Again, let's do a little comparison. MJX 10 to 08. It looks like a teeny weeny car compared to this. And look at the wheels. What can I say? Dual fan. Easy motor mount. You want to adjust it or change your pinions. Look at the shots on that, guys. That's my hand.
And you've got big hands.
Wow. Feels really good as well, guys. Feels really good. Alright, let's have a look at the specs of it. Looks like we've got a rebranded Dumbo RC. We all know Dumbo RC, can't go wrong. In my opinion, that is. I know there's a few people out there that still don't think they're great, but I've never had a problem with any Dumbo RC. the size of the tyres. I mean, I don't know. I've never had an X-Max or anything like that, but I'd imagine there's not a lot of difference. The bead locks. Turn it up on its side. You guys can see that. Bead lock tyres. 17mm X's. Turn it in a bit more for you. See it there? Underneath. 70-75 aluminium. Very nice. Nice solid arms. Nice and beefy, that's what we like to see. Front and rear. Skid plate. Fairly decent sized hex all over, no screw head. A twin brace, twin centre brace. And a 35 kilo servo, 35 kilo servo. So it should be powerful enough to do these wheels, obviously. We shall find out. They're big old wheels. If not, we can always upgrade. It's got your sway bars, front and rear. That's good to see as well. Got built-in light on the front of the body. And we've got built-in light on the chassis. All in all at the moment, guys, I'm loving it. I can't wait to stick a couple of batteries and give it a test run. So let's have a look at what we get in the bag. This is the rebranded Dumbo. ZD Racing written all over it. It's got a charging port, so I'm assuming you can run it off of a LiPo. All your different adjustments, your steering, your throttle, your reverse switches. Pretty standard. Light switches. A 4-channel radio. What have we got in the bag? Got some extra straps, some ZD straps. Always nice to have a couple of spares in case they snap. And that's what we call a wheelie bar. That's the MX-10-08 wheelie bar, and that's the MX-07 wheelie bar. Slightly different. I think there's actually got bearings inside that wheelie bar for the MX-07, but we'll get that on soon. I'll give you a couple of cable ties for moving stuff about, and then your bog standard manual. Let's have a look. See what it says inside. It's general how to use your controller. Setting your toe and your toe in and toe out. Oh, that's good. It's got a full breakdown of all your parts, so you can easy to get your part numbers, and if you need to buy any spares, it's all broken down really well. Every part of the car. And I know people are probably thinking, you know, being an MX-07 ZD Racing, it's going to be hard to get parts because they're not a widely sold car in the UK. But to be fair, we researched it before we bought it, and the parts are quite easy to come by and quite cheap. Amazon have actually just now started selling it. They didn't used to, but you could still go straight through ZD Racing and buy them that way. But they're very cheap. And so, like I say, all of your part numbers, easy to replace. Quite informative actually. Right, we shall get a battery in this, guys. And we shall get this outside and we'll see what it does. I absolutely cannot wait. See you in a minute. gobsmacked, guys, as you can probably see. I don't know what's going on. It's absolutely mental. I'm barely touching the throttle. I'm scared to touch it. First 8 was strong around, so it's not really short. But wow, I cannot wait to get this thing over the park.
Tomorrow we are going off-road.
100%.
The street in the dark is not the one.
Come.